Hi. Um, Today, what I thought we would do is to do, I'm going to lead you through an EFT guided experience uh, where you can learn some breath techniques and also come back to this live so that you can, use it as you need to. Thanks, Adam. If you listen, I really want to stress this. If you listen to this video, what we're going to do here in like 2 minutes, once a day for a week, you are going to reduce cortisol about 35 to 40%, along with increasing your immunoglobulin, which is a really good um, uh, like immune booster, about 136%. Now that's Dawson Church's research that he's done, and the research is pretty consistent with EFT when it's applied regularly. So I want you to please remember that we all have within us an innate healing capacity and we can activate it. But unfortunately, when stress levels go high, okay, healing capacity goes down because the body cannot be in survival mode as well as restoration at the same time. So this what's really important is that you carve out some time in your day to listen to this video or to do some things that bring you joy in your life. It could be listening to music, it could be playing with the grandkids, starting to clean up the yard a little bit outside, anything at all that gives you that pause and allows you to restore yourself. Of course, along with sleep and eating well, drinking water, following the precautions, washing your hands, not hugging, all of that stuff. But what I'm going to teach you today, and I'm going to be on the next several days as well, I want to show you that there's a lot more to self care through breath work, through guided experiences, through using EFT effectively so that you can apply it easily and quickly and have good effects in your life. Your family and the world, we all need more love, connection, kindness, and heart right now. I mean, these are difficult times, and so much uncertainty, and we are all out of our element. And what I've been saying is that, in a way, we've been awakened, and we are not accustomed to, like, we've been awakened out of that slumber that we've been in, where we get up, we go to work, we have certain practices and routines that we do when we go to meetings or go to yoga or do all these different things. But now we're confined, so we really have to take a look at how we can work within how we're living right now, and that really demands flexibility. So, and also patience, along with self-compassion. So what I'm hoping to do today is I created a journey here for you. So we're going to be doing some tapping. We're going to do some breath work along with a guided experience at the end. So I would like to go ahead and get started so that you can have this experience. There's so many memes and people saying things out there. I don't need to, add to that part. This is my expertise as an energy psychology practitioner, and that is to use the tools and the skills that I have in order to help you. Okay, so there's no worries here, because if you don't know EFT well, or maybe you're just vaguely familiar with it, don't worry about it, because I'm going to be doing it with you. So all you have to do is follow along with me and say what I say, or just listen to what I'm saying. So you really don't have to, repeat it out loud, although it is helpful. So, in order for you to take care of others, you have to take care of yourself. And if I promise you that if you listen to this audio uh, once a day for a week, you are going to feel immensely better. And you're also going to be able to find some personal solutions and journey through this with a resolve that is important to you. Okay, because I always like to think about that when I'm going through a difficult time. How do I want to journey through this? So, how do I want to be on the end? And how can I pull that forward now and start creating it, even if it's in small ways, so that I can keep building that resolve and that resource as as I walk this path. Okay, so you ready? All right, so just kind of sit back and get comfortable, and you are going to keep your eyes open for this experience because you're going to need to take a look, watch me, and hear what I say and move with me while I'm tapping. Okay, so I have my sheets here. So, first of all, before we get started, you don't need to have a piece of paper because this is pretty simple. I want you to think about your stress level right now. Okay. And I want you to give it a rating from 0 to 10. As you think about it, could be about anything. It could be global. It could be something happening in the family. It could be, even more personal than that. So go ahead and put your attention on a stress I would say particularly related to this situation, since this experience is related to it. So just allow it to be present, because the more present it is, then then you can work with it. Because if we hide it, ignore it, deny it, then it becomes a little slippery slope. So rate your stress from 1 to 10. I'll give you another 5 seconds to do that. And I want you to just kind of notice how it resides within you. Okay, next, I want you to do a body scan. Now, if you have not done a body scan in the past, it's kind of like you're looking around the room, except you start at the top of the head and you just scan down your body. And just notice how your body feels right now. You might notice aches and pains. You might notice an area where you're carrying some stress. You might notice areas that feel really good and positive for you. So just go ahead and mentally scan around without any judgment or criticism. Just notice how your body is right now. So we're going to, I want you to notice how you're carrying this stress today. And I want you to put your hand on your heart, just like this. When you exhale longer and slower, you activate the calm, the parasympathetic nervous system of the body. Okay, so I want you to hold your attention here as you breathe. And you can inhale and exhale to the count of 4, 5, or 6, 5 times. So go ahead and do that through the nose. Inhale, exhale. And just do that 5 times. So the key is to take the breath, and we have these transitions that occur when we inhale and exhale, and see what you can do to create an easy transition, because that's what we need more of right now. So just create this wonderful flowy cycle of breath while holding your hands here. Two more breaths. So everybody should be just about done. So what I want you to do is we're going to tap using these fingers on either hand. This hand or this hand, it doesn't matter, whatever works for you. So we're going to move around the points quickly right now because I want you to know the points, and we're just going to breathe at each point. So as you're tapping on this karate chop point, just follow Mirror Me right now. If you want to learn EFT, just give me a call. Okay, so breathe in and out. Okay, top of the eye right here. Breathe in and out. Side of the eye right on this bone right here. Breathe in and out. Under the eye. Breathe in and out. Under the nose. In, out. Chin. Okay, now the collarbone point is right here. You have the center, and there's the rounded part. So just place your hands there and slide right underneath and tap here. In and out. Go ahead and breathe. Okay, armpit, right here, right where the bra strap crosses. If you're a guy, you kind of know where that is. And just tap. Breathe in and out. Then the top of the head. Breathe in and out. Okay, so those are the points. So as we move around, I am going to be saying certain things that I've created, that I've taken from my own experience with the coronavirus journey, as well as things that I've read and heard. So we're going to go 3 rounds with some breath work in the middle of each round and a pause. And then at the end, there's about a 2-minute guided experience. Okay, so let's go. All right, so we're going to start here. Okay, life is certainly uncertain right now. There are some things that I know and some things that I don't know or understand about what is happening in the world. It's hard to trust right now what is true and right for me. I'm doing the best I can. Even though I feel this stress about what's happening in the world and how it is impacting my life, and the threat of illness, and at times I feel helpless and afraid. It's too much for me to bear sometimes. I give myself this time to find a strength and calm that is within me. This stress is affecting my life. Keep tapping. And I feel it every day. I feel out of control and worried, at times consumed by the stress. What if I can discover ways to acknowledge this stress and to decide what I can do to help myself so that I stay more present with myself and what is happening in my life? I can stay calmer, healthier in the midst of this threat. I am loved, and I can develop greater self compassion as I navigate through these difficult times. I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself, and accept all that is happening right now because it is, and give myself permission to make the best decisions for myself and others. Okay, top of the head right here. All of this stress, I feel it. I want you, while you're tapping here, I want you to imagine in some way the stress that you carry. And I want you to breathe in and out. And as you exhale, imagine that you can drain it and release it from your body out the bottom of your feet and diffuse it into the earth, like draining water from a tub. Breathe in and out. Okay, now we're going to go around the eyes, right here. It's too much for me. I am at a loss, and I don't know what to do, and I don't like that. It's too much for me, and I am at a loss. It's affecting my life, how I'm living, my habits, my relationships, especially to myself. Under the eye, in the eye bag, there's so much to consider, so many moving parts and pieces. I get scared not knowing. Under the nose, and I lose myself. In the lip, this stress. Too much stress, and I don't know what to do. And I don't like that. Okay, collarbone, both hands. I get scared and feel very preoccupied with what's happening because there's no clear solution out there or within me. Okay, armpit right here. This stress in my body, my mind, and my heart. Top of the head. I feel this stress, and with my next exhale, again, I give myself permission to release the energy of tension and stress down and out of my body, whatever I'm willing to release right now. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, imagine a gentle force just moving tension, held tension and stress in the body out the bottom of the feet and into the earth. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to stop, rest your hands on your lap, just take a couple of breaths, move the body around. And let's go back to putting your hands on your heart, and I want you to breathe 3 times. Inhale, exhale to the count of 4 or 5, 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And hold your attention here. And I want you to put your attention on something that you are so appreciative of and grateful for in your life today. Something good that happened today. Could be a small thing, a look in somebody's eyes. Somebody thought of you or did something for you, or maybe you had an opportunity to help someone. So just allow that to become a part of your thinking right now. And just hold your attention here. Okay? So let's go back to the karate chop point. I still have this stress. The situation out there remains unchanged. Top of the head, I make the best decisions I can. I call upon my God, Spirit, Soul, Jesus, or other spiritual entities and guides to assist me as I pray and carve out a moment in the day for my life, for living. Breathe in, exhale, and again, ease more stress out. Eyebrow, I still have this stress and overwhelm. It's taken over my life. Side of the eye, overwhelmed, right here on this bone. There's no solutions out there. But what if there's a solution within me for my life today, right now? In the bag of the eye, I still have this stress. Some of it I can't even put words to. I just feel it. If I'm even a bit calmer, what if it's true that I can expand my perspective and insights and grow trust with on what I know right now? Lip. What if it's true that I can continue to release stress and tension and to feel better, even with all of this? Collarbone, right here, right under that roll of the bone. I'm still stressed and scared. Well, what if it's okay for me to acknowledge my fear and work it through in some way? I could talk it out. I could tap right on this point right here while I think it or say it out loud. I can do some journaling. Armpit. Rather than feel paralyzed or frozen, I can focus on building my strength and immune system with tapping and breath work. Karate chop. I have healing capacity within me. I can make it stronger. Me. Top of the head. I can release stress and overwhelm as slowly or as quickly as I can and choose to. I'm doing the best I can right now, and that can change. So take a big breath in and just allow an exhale to move down your body, to sweep down and to release tension. It's like it gathers it up all the way down and releases it down through the floor and the earth. Okay, so go ahead and stop and rest your hands. Move the body around a little bit. Take just an easy breath in. And tune back in with yourself. We have one more round. And when I finish this round, okay, I'm going to just stop and click off and end it. And you're free to contact me at any time to let me know or to make a note here as to what happened for you. But as you come back and listen to this again and again, you're going to build resources. You're going to continue clearing. And what happens when you do that, then all of a sudden, it's like getting the weeds out of the garden. You develop more perspectives and insights about what it is that you truly need to do for yourself, your environment, and your family in relation to what's happening out there. Okay, last round. Okay, so let's go. I choose now to release what I'm ready to release from my body today. Up to the brow. This stress has become a part of me. However, I'm realizing that I can create more space within myself to feel calmer, more loving, and more in tune with what's important to me. I accept that for now, things can get better, remain the same, or even worse. That this situation is temporary, and we can move through it. As I move through it, I continue to build my strength and my resilience. I reclaim my power to make clearer decisions and to find the solutions that work for me. I trust that. Okay, the chin. I discover the resources within me and outside of me to do what I can to keep myself safe and healthy. I can commit to that right now. Okay, collarbone right here. I release all tension from my body. It flows away. I can breathe into that space where I feel it, or drain it using breath. I breathe deeply into my body to reclaim my spirit. I can quiet my mind, calm my body, and open my heart and allow spirit to guide me. Armpit. I open myself to new solutions. That strength resides within my mind, my body, and my heart. Top of the head. I can experience many different emotions about this situation and not just get stuck in fear. It is safe for me to have a wider range of emotion, to make clearer decisions, and to create habits that keep me healthy as my life has changed in recent times. Okay, now we're going to just move around the chest area like this. And I want you to say, I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. And now reverse and allow myself to remain connected to myself, others, and my God. Okay, and just go ahead and rest your hands on your lap. And I want you to close your eyes for this part of it. And I want you to take one breath and allow yourself to just settle into that seat right there. Breathe in and out. I'm going to ask you to imagine something with me. Imagine that 93 million miles away on the surface of the sun is a swirling world of a ray of sunlight that is being created just for you. That within that are all the resources that you need, strength and light. And with your next exhale, it releases itself from the surface of the sun and travels at lightning speed through the universe. And as it enters the Earth's atmosphere, it begins to slow down. And then it just rests right on top of your head, a glowing ball of light and warmth and love, remembering that this is the sun that lifts oak trees out of the earth. So with your next exhale, I want you to breathe it down into the center of your brain. And as you inhale, it contracts. As you exhale, it expands out. Inhale again, contracts in, exhale, out. With your next exhale, let it drop into the center of your throat. Breathe in, exhale, it expands out. Inhale, in. As it drops down into the heart center, as you exhale and inhale in, it contracts. Exhaling, it drops down to the sternum area, and again, contracting, setting itself on the inhale, expanding out. As it drops down to the navel, inhale, exhale, expand out, and it drops down to the center of the low hips. Same thing, sets itself and expands on the exhale and inhale. And now inhale that light all the way up the center line of the body. And as it rests on the top of your head, allow it to sweep down the entire body with your next exhale and back up. And again, on the exhale down, inhale up. As we conclude here today, as most of you know, I'm Sana Carpelati. And come back and listen to this at least once a day so that you can build that internal strength and continue clearing all what is in front of us and anything that's residual that's hanging around. So just take a moment for yourself and decide how, as you leave this experience, how do you want to return back into your life? What do you want to carry forward in your life? Thank you for being here.